to this beat.
Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your boy. I'm your boy, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. You are now rocking with the best. Since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. We got a good one today, y'all. I said we got a good one today, y'all. We talking about basketball, real basketball. The first official day of practice is going down today. The first official day of practice is happening today. Basketball season is here. It is here. We've been waiting for it. We've been talking about it all summer. We've been talking about it all off season. We've been rocking with it. Basketball is here, y'all. Basketball is here. The first official day of Gamecock women's basketball practice starts today. Let's go. Let's go. It is here. It is here. There are three things. There are three things that I'm focusing on. Three things I'm focusing on the first day of practice. Three things I'm focusing on the first day of practice. And it's a whole lot of things that has changed with this basketball team. 7 new players left. We've talked about it ad nauseum all summer. We talked about who's gone. We talked about the freshies. We talked about Olivia Thompson. We talked about Victoria Saxon. We talked about Kiara Fletcher. We talked about so many players that's gone. So many players that's gone. On to WNBA greatness, on to various different accolades, on to bigger and brighter things in their personal and professional life. But what remains the same at the South Carolina Gamecock women's basketball program is we have a legacy of greatness, y'all. We have a legacy of greatness, and that continues on today. Today, September 28th, the legacy of greatness continues on no matter who is taking the court. And good thing for us is that we have so much talent on this squad taking the court. We've seen the Instagram workouts. We've seen the Twitter posts. We've seen the TikToks. We've seen all the things on social media of these ladies building their teamwork, of them building their friendships, because we got a lot of new players coming in. We talk about the players that's gone, but we got a lot of new players coming in. So we can talk about Te-Hina Paopao coming over for Oregon, new player. Sakima Walker coming in from the junior college route, new player. We talk about Malaysia Fulwiley, Tessa Johnson, Sania John, all new players coming from super freshmen that's arrived on campus, been working out during the summer. But for your boy Captain Will and all the changes that have happened, of the new players that have came in, got their Gamecock jerseys, got their locker rooms, got their dorm rooms, got their apartments, got their jersey numbers, got all these things. The new players. Don't forget the players that are here. Do not forget the players that have waited their turn. For the players that have said, we got next. That's essentially what it is. We got next. So I'm talking about the players like Sania Feigin, who's waited her turn. Who was a top 4 ranked player in the country during her recruiting class. Played behind Aaliyah Boston. Multiple years. We're talking about Sania Feigin, who I can't wait to see. That is my one of the first thing that I want to see. That's what I want to see. I want to see Sania Feigin and what she has done over the offseason to make her that player. And when I say that player, I'm saying the player that is going to get you 25 to 27 to 28 minutes a game. That is going to get you 13, 14, 15 points a game. That is going to get you 7, 8 rebounds. that is going to be a playmaker on this basketball team. The girl is in shape. She is ready. And I need her to take that next step. We as Gamecock fans need her to take that next step. Because Sania Feigin takes that next step, we won't miss a beat from the past years. We won't miss a beat. Because Kamilla Cardoso is going to put in that work. I believe that Te-Hina Paopao is going to put in that work. I think it's a plug and play for Te-Hina Paopao. I think she's going to put in that work. And I know good and well that Kamilla Cardoso is going to put in that work. I need Sania Feigin to be her. That's what I need. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's one of the things that I have to see. I have to see that with my own eyes, my own two bitty eyes. That's what I have to see. The growth that Sania Feigin has made over this offseason. Right now, ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuses. We ain't got no excuses. There's no excuses for Sania Feigin. She has the opportunity to be great, to be one of the great ones in the SEC, and take her place. Take her place in that starting lineup and be great. It is up to you, my sister. It is up to you. Another thing I want to see. Is Breezy Hall. I want to see Breezy Hall. I want to see her bring it this year. All 6 foot of Breezy Hall, I need her to bring it. Bring it, Breezy. That's what I need. That's one of the things that I'm looking forward to with this upcoming first practice is going down. That's what I'm looking for. I want to see how Breezy, because she has the opportunity too. Much like Sania Feigin and Breezy Hall are tag teams. They are a tag team. They won the Twin Powers. They need to put it together because they are replacing in the starting lineup, Aaliyah Boston and Bree Bill. 4 stalwarts who started damn near every game in their career. They're replacing them. And I ain't saying is Sania Feigin gonna be Aaliyah Boston? No, I ain't saying all that. I ain't saying that whatsoever. I ain't saying that Breezy Hall is going to be the defensive player that Bree Bill was. I ain't saying that either. What I am saying is these two players in Breezy Hall and Sania Feigin have the capability, have the talent for this basketball team to not miss a beat this upcoming season. Regardless of Bree Bill and Aaliyah Boston going to the league. It is up to them. Bree Hall was ranked 12th, 13th in her recruiting class. She's waited. She's gotten increased playing time every year. We've seen Bree Hall. Score the basketball. We've seen Bree Hall defend. We've seen Bree Hall run the wing like it's supposed to be ran. She's 6 foot, very explosive, very explosive. Now we've seen it in spurts, but now we're going to see that over the course of a game, over the course of 20-25 minutes. How will she react with the increased responsibility? What's going to go down with that? That's those two right there. Those two are they are tag team, and I think our success, the success of the South Carolina women's basketball team is tied between these two players. These two players, if they are great, and they are who I think they are, and who we as Gamecock fans believe them to be, we're gonna have a great team. It might start off a little slow. But if those players at the end of the season are who we thought they were, we're not going to have a great season this year. We're going to have a great season next year. Because right now they're juniors. The following year they're seniors. So they'll only get better. But we need to see that. And the most important thing that your boy Captain Will has to see in practice this upcoming practice season, that is Hollywood Raven Johnson. I have to see it. I saw her at the Under Armour Elite. I sat beside her. I talked to her. The girl is fit. The girl is ready. She got receipts. She has everything up to her to be great. She is starting her redshirt sophomore season. She is healthy. She is ready to prove doubters wrong. The girl, I know she goes to bed thinking about Caitlin Clark and how she was disrespected. I know she does. And I know that we know that she knows that she wants to prove everybody wrong. Because everybody here talking about Raven can't shoot. Raven can't do this. Raven can't do that. Well, I'm here to tell you, Raven can do whatever the hell she wants to do. Because I believe that we are going to see the best version of Raven Hollywood Johnson we've ever seen. We've ever seen. And I'm talking about here in college, and I'm talking about in high school. I seen her. She is ready. She has something in her eyes that is showing that she wants to be great. It's up to her. It's up to her. Aaliyah Boston told her, this is your team now. Aaliyah Boston told her that in the press conference. She said, after they lost to Iowa, she said, it's your team. It is your team. So I implore Raven Johnson to take this team to the promised land. Prove those doubters wrong. Prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. Show them why you was the number 2 ranked player in the 2021 class. Show them why you was the number 1 ranked point guard in the 2021 class. You show them. And then they ain't nothing to say. What you gonna say then? What you gonna say? Ain't nothing to say. Ain't nothing to say. Ain't nothing to say about Raven. Ain't nothing to say about Bree Hall. Ain't nothing to say about Sania Feigin. Because I already said Te-Hina gonna bring it. Kamilla Cardoso gonna bring it. And I say they're gonna bring it because they prove it. They proved it. They proved it. I know Te-Hina Paopao coming over from Pac-12 and from Oregon and came over here to USC. But she's a leader. She's a senior. And shoot. It don't matter if you at Oregon. It don't matter if you in South Carolina. It don't matter if you in the country shooting in a milk crate. It don't matter. Shooter can shoot. And Kamilla Cardoso is 6'7", 6'8" feet tall. You ain't teaching that. You ain't teaching that. I don't think we need for Kamilla Cardoso to just get a little bit more aggressive and bring that beast every single game. Those are the 3 players that your boy is looking forward to for this upcoming practice. And I can talk about, we can talk about teamwork, and we've seen the workouts by Molly all season, all off season. We've seen them doing some crazy stuff, lifting this, lifting that, carrying this, carrying that. All these creative ways to work different muscle groups of your body. What was most important in these workouts is teamwork. It is team building. It is being comfortable with your teammates. Being comfortable, being uncomfortable. That is what those workouts are for. It ain't about basketball. It's about the best way, especially you got new players, the best way to get Malaysia and Tessa and all these new players ingratiated with the South Carolina basketball program is to have them doing something other than playing basketball. Because they know basketball. All these girls on this team are basketball. Everybody on this team is great at basketball. They've been doing it since they were 3. They've been balling. They know basketball. You can get them to play better. You can increase. You can change if it tweak or something. But they know basketball. They know basketball. Anybody who listens to us right now, that's what they do. They basketball players. They are professional basketball players playing in the college level. That's what they are. But what they aren't are when you're putting these 5 new players on a team that lost so much, you have to build a unit. And that was what was going down this summer with all these special workouts. Building this unit, being comfortable playing beside somebody you don't even know. You know how difficult it was for Te-Hina Paopao to come over from Oregon over here to South Kakalaki? You know how difficult that is? You know how difficult it is from with Sakima Walker going to Rutgers, transferring out of Rutgers, going to a junior college, transferring out of there, and coming over to South Carolina, the Mecca. You know how difficult that is? These are still young ladies being put in uncomfortable situations. You know how difficult it is when you are the best of the best of the best. The best of the best of the best in high school. And then you come to a team like South Carolina. I hear a whole lot of mess like, these top recruits, these top freshmen don't want to come to South Carolina because they don't want to sit for 1-2 years, whatever the case may be. You know how difficult it is for Malaysia Full-Wild at 13th ranked player in the country to come to South Carolina where you're going to be the backup point guard? But that's how South Carolina is. That's what South Carolina is. That is South Carolina. That you are coming, you are coming to a team, you coming to a machine. You coming to a machine. And that machine already got gears, already got things in place, already got all this stuff in order. And you are another mechanism on that team. And you keep that machine going. Whether not you're a freshman, whether not you're a transfer, whatever the case may be. Because there's always going to be talent in South Carolina. Always going to be talent. As long as Coach Don Staley is here, there's always going to be talent in the team. So there ain't no add, like some of these other teams add this freshman and stir and we great. It don't work like that in South Carolina. It don't work like that in South Carolina. So the transition is different and difficult for certain players. That's why you have some players that transfer out. But we did not see. What we did not see is a Breezy Hall transfer out. We didn't see a Sania Feigin transfer out. And you know what? The most athletic player on this team, Ashlyn Watkins, who I can't wait to see. I've seen the videos. I've seen the girls jumping 11 feet. 11 feet. You know what I'd be doing if I can jump 11 feet? Exactly. That's what I'd be doing. It's Chloe Kitts. I can go line by line, name by name of what I cannot wait to see in practice. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. And the talking about it has almost ended because we're about to see it. We're about to see all the videos. We're about to see all the Instagrams. We're about to see all the Twitters or X or however they talk about it now. We're about to see all that stuff. We're about to see real basketball. And the cool thing about it, you know, the game is November 6th against Notre Dame. We're going to see all these polls coming out. AP poll, coaches poll, Captain Will's poll. I'm going to do a poll too. All these different polls going to be coming out in the next couple weeks. November 6th, the first official game, but we have an exhibition game. Have an exhibition game that's going to be going down October 22nd. It's a Sunday, 1 o'clock. The game is free, and it's going to honor Nikki McCray. And we all know the story about how she passed away from breast cancer. And the game is free, but donations are, accepted, and all going to go to the proceeds. I mean, how can I say? It's a lot of stuff that people say. Detractors talk about Don Staley, but Don Staley does so much right in this world. That's not discussed. That's not talked about. That's not talked about. Not talked about. Nikki Ray was her teammate. Want to go medals together? They go way back, way back. And cancer has affected everyone in one shape or form. Everyone. And it's going to be amazing to have this exhibition game against Rutgers, who's not a slouch of a team, but against Rutgers, exhibition game, proceeds, cancer research. It's just going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. And I applaud Dawn for what she does for women's basketball and what she does that's not talked about. And because sometimes people want to put her in a light that is not fair. So you can talk about me because I don't give a damn. I can care less. But what we ain't gonna talk about, we ain't gonna talk on my channel. We ain't gonna talk about no Don Staley, and we ain't gonna talk about none of the girls. That's what we ain't gonna do. So if that offends you, don't come on. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. But we ain't gonna do that. So with that being said, this concludes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your boy, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. You are now rocking with the best, and since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. Let's go.
J-Rock, let this be